Hey folks, Crazy Cajun here, and today I'm bringing you what's called baked macaroni and cheese. It's not mac and cheese, but it's baked macaroni and cheese. And I'm also going to make some bone-in fried center-cut pork chops, what I also call greasy pork chops. Because you know, if it's got that bone on it, it gives it that good greasy flavor. Anyway, come on in, see what we got going on. I just filled about, as you can see, the water level, not quite, maybe half full of water. I'm gonna get that going on high. I like to use what's called mini penne pasta and follow along with the steps because I'm gonna have all the steps for you guys today. Now come on in here and see the noodles are boiled up, and I just added a little avocado oil, as you can see that shone, just to keep it from sticking. What we're gonna do right now though, we're gonna go ahead and take like an 8-ounce, 10-ounce glass. We're gonna pour some whole milk in here. Get that set aside. We're gonna crack 1 egg. And we'll just mix this up really good. And we're gonna set it aside. I like to grate my own cheese because I feel like when I buy the pre-grated cheese, it's just not as fresh and not as good. So we're gonna grate up 2 8-ounce medium cheddar cheeses, and then we'll layer it on up. Now we're just gonna go ahead and cube our cheddar cheese and put it in our little cheese grater here. Let me get this locked down. And we're just gonna grate away so we can get this good, fresh grated cheese. I'll get it all grated up. And this is a favorite of the family's. It's my mother's recipe to bake macaroni. And I mean, once you have this, there's no turning back. It is delicious. My family loves it. I have friends that love it. We just get this grated up. It's almost grated. And then we're gonna go ahead and layer the ingredients. So let's get this grated. And what we'll do, once it's all grated, let's go ahead and we're gonna pour about half these noodles in the pan. So, because we're gonna make 2 layers. We got our first layer of the pasta. We'll put about half of this milk and egg mixture. It's about half. You know I like my slap your mama. So we'll go ahead and put a little bit of that. Now this is my additive. That's where I kind of adjusted my mother's recipe. We have this 1 8-ounce block already grated. This is a cheesy one, people. So if you like cheese, this would be a favorite for you. So we'll go ahead and get this built and get it layered up. And then I'll move forward with the next step. Okay, now that we've layered it, I just topped it with a little bit of butter. You can come on in and see. We're gonna go ahead and cover it. I think a 375 would work better. And we're gonna let it bake covered for about 45 minutes. Next, we're moving on to them greasy pork chops. Okay, first thing I like to do when I have meat, like pork chops or chicken, I like to rinse my meat. So we're gonna go ahead and get these cut pork chops just rinsed off. Make sure there isn't any bone dust left on it. We got that rinsed. We'll put that in here. I've already put some avocado on the pan. Get this rinsed, and then we're gonna season them up with the spices and get these good old pork chops cooking up nice. We wash my hands because going with them pork chops without any gloves on, I really need to get my hands clean. Make sure there's none of that meat residue on my hands. So now that they're in the pan, I think I'm just going to season it up. What's my favorite? Slap Your Mama. So I'm going to season it up with a little Slap Your Mama spice. Just a good generous amount. And a little garlic powder. And then we're going to turn this on. I said about a medium. Can't go wrong with a medium. And we'll let those babies fry up. All right. A good way to tell when these chops need to be turned, for one, you see your pan, how it's getting. Now, just so you know, I've added a little more avocado oil on here because it wasn't, I guess, enough at the moment. So you can see, oh my gosh, look at that. See how the fat started cooking off? And it's like, you can hear it sizzling. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. So we'll get that turned. And we'll get all of these turned up. And we might even have to add, what I do sometimes is a little chicken broth just to deglaze the bottom. But you'll see, it's going to come out just delicious. Okay, I've just shut the fire off. This one wasn't as brown as I would have liked it, but it's okay. It's just how it was laying in the pan. But what I'm going to do is put a little black pepper on the one side of these just to give it that extra little flavor. And I've shut it off. I'm going to cover it right now. We got about 25 minutes left on them baked macaronis. So you'll be seeing the next step very soon. Okay, I just opened up 2 cans of green beans, put a little plant-based butter. Got some Slap Your Mama. I'm going to add a little lemon basil vinaigrette. Get this heated in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and put this in. Because green beans go good with this dish. Let's get that going. Alrighty, let me pick this up. And I think our baked macaroni is ready to cool and sit. So we'll shut this off. We're going to take a sneak peek and see what it looks like here in a second. And what we'll do, like I said, we're going to let it sit for a few minutes. But let's see. Let's reveal what is happening here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Take it all in. Is that not delicious looking? Food's all ready. And Tab just fixed her up a plate. Look how tender that pork is. Slicing up just so good. Tab's going to be our taste tester and see how it is. But it looks great. And you know one thing, when food looks good, it smells good, it tastes good. But let's see what Tab's true opinion is. Is it good or is it bad?
It's good. Need a little barbecue sauce. Always goes good with pork chop. But it's nice and tender. Try some of the mac and cheese. No, that's good mac and cheese. Nice, buttery, cheesy. And of course we got our green beans.
And you asked for barbecue sauce? You asked, you got it. More to come. See you soon.